pretty much know most of their team is already dead. However, the one thing you do notice, roll an insight check for me too. You get to be everyone else's eyes. That's a pretty decent job. So you draw your attention to your friends, the paladins. You look about. They actually look decent. However, they do have 2 injured party members. You can see one member laying down, Henry, the blind monk, who's like laying on a little mat on the ground, just kind of resting. And then you see Randy is sitting down with like a sling on his arm. The Dark Elf team is missing 4 team members. You get the feeling they may have had a run of bad luck. And you guys personally took care of 2 of them.
That's what they get for attacking us.
You also see another ragtag group of people not faring so well. Unfortunately, the Sons of Dwarven, the Dwarven team, look like they're about half their numbers currently. Court of the Winter Queen, your ally team, or your supposed ally team, I guess, if you finish what they paid you to do. They're all great. The Explorers League is still missing as well. I forgot those guys are a little bit busy. The Falkirk team looks good, except they seem to be mourning the loss of their late party member who they cannot seem to find, who may be with you. They just lost a paladin. Bards lost 2 bards. 2 of the random bards went down. And that's about it. So as you sit there, Gronka, you notice 2 dwarven individuals start walking over. They glance at you, not that hard to find, unfortunately, and start walking over in your direction. What would you like to do? It's a big room full of people.
I believe last time I was trying to find somebody that was in charge.
These gentlemen look like proper dwarfs to be in charge. Well, at least they look like they belong here. Whether or not they're in charge, they could probably get you to who's in charge. So you walk up, it's an intelligence check.
Well, that sucks.
AFK just heck.
See?
You think it's a male and a female? Not 100% sure, though. Could be 2 men. Could be 2 women. Could be a man and a woman. Hard to tell. But they look like they're kind of dressed in the garb of what the Rune Keepers would look like. So that's the Mage Guild of the city. Which basically puts on that tournament with the help of their head wizard. They kind of cut their way up to you. What do you want to know?
Why have I been brought here? Where's the rest of my team?
And they kind of look at you. Like, we were just asking ourselves that. Like, we couldn't find you, and then you just showed up. Like, we were kind of hoping you could tell us where your party is.
We were in the fireplace.
They kind of look at each other strangely.
With the fire giants and the lava monsters, things like that.
Hold on 1 second. Ignore my dice. Okay. They look at you like, Like, he looks a bit feverish. You should come with us. And they kind of motion with you to follow along with them.
I follow.
Okay. They take you like on a little like 5-8 minute walk. They walk you into like this smaller little building. And they kind of sit you down. Can we get you some water?
No, you got any ale? Food? I'm hungry.
The other dwarf kind of smiles when you say that. Like, sure, just go ahead, stay here, we'll be back. So they go ahead, depart the room. It's still evening too, by the way. So I'll wait for him to come back for the rest of you. So you're currently still in the Cambion stronghold, which is more or less just a nice cave hidden in a in a cliffside. You still have your prisoner. Gronkum's to your friend. Gronkum's missing. Obviously, you were able to kind of contact him. But other than that, what do you guys want to do for the evening? Or prepare for the evening for watches or anything else? Don't everyone jump all at once.
I am taking a nap.
You're going to take a nap?
Yes.
Very screwed up with them.
So the two of you are asleep. Is anyone taking any watches if you guys are going to rest?
I'll take first watch as I mourn over the loss of my arrow.
You know, it's probably that little satyr's fault that you lost that arrow. Same.
So what you're saying is I should shove all 5 balls in his mouth.
I mean, he's your prisoner. He's not my prisoner. Okay, so you're going to do a watch. Anyone else?
I mean, if we're doing a long rest, sure. I was just taking a nap.
It's evening-ish. You might, you could take a little bit of time
Okay.
before you take a long rest, but it's getting close to the time where you take a long rest.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll take
anything
a
you
watch.
want to do? Okay. You want first, second?
Second.
Okay. First, second. Anyone else want to take a watch, or you guys just want to rest? Grunkum doesn't need to worry about watches.
Yeah, I'll take first.
Okay. So as you guys kind of laid down, as you go to bed, you do watch a patrol of the Cambion soldiers or scouts. You're not really 100% sure. Take off with your dear friend Zarafine leading them up. So it's him and the 3 other just standard soldiers that you met earlier, not the ones that were named individuals. But yeah, they go out on a little flight patrol. You see them kind of take off right before you go to sleep. So, dark. Favorite roll a perception check for your watch. Okay. It's not very hard to not sleep here. It's decently hot. You kind of sit there and it just, you get these big blast of hot air kind of blasting into the cave every so often. The Cambions don't really seem to mind, but for you guys, other than the tieflings, it's a bit warm. As you sit there, you feel some strangely strong gust of wind coming from outside the cavern.
I'm gonna go take a look. Stealthily.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay. So as you kind of come out one of their little tunnels that are kind of hidden and blended in with the stone, you kind of crawl and just kind of take a look. It's a bit clearer than you've seen. You can actually see probably like a good 300 feet or so, decently clear without all the smoke and sulfur around. Another fun thing. You notice probably about maybe like 750 feet out, this large glowing figure that just kind of is slowly moving back and forth in the middle of this lava field.
Are there any of the guards around?
Roll a perception check. kind of like look about. You go back inside. You're able to find two of them that are. Most everyone else is asleep, just because it's kind of a subterranean thing. It's kind of easier to guard. So there's two of them basically in the first chamber at the top as you go in that you can speak with.
Yeah, ask him. What's that giant thing out in the lava?
They just kind of look over at you. And they kind of follow you out to where you're pointing. When you look out there, hold on one sec. Where did it go? I know how to spell. What you see.
So when did I roll those dice?
Oh, that big one you just did?
Yeah, I must have accidentally hit a key. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember hitting a key.
You probably hit your hotkey. Hey, not bad. You got a couple nat 20s in there, too. So they kind of look out. What languages do you speak? I forget.
Celestial, Elvish, and Common.
Okay. They speak bad common. But the word fire elemental gets across easy enough. They kind of stay down low, too. You kind of gather the feeling it probably will leave you alone, but you probably don't want to get noticed by it either.
Okay.
As they kind of sit there and they're trying to convey this to you. Roll one more perception check. Hold on, let me get the table.
Oh, was that a 1?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the second dice roll, so I didn't know it was crit or fail.
All right, so as you're sitting there looking at the two Cambions, because you just seem uninterested in the fire elemental for some reason, don't know why, just how you feel this day. You look at a sheer look of terror in their eyes as they look behind you, and then all of a sudden you just feel this massive blast of air, and you just feel the ground shake. I need everyone who is asleep to roll a perception check at disadvantage.
I'm back. Sorry, am I asleep or not?
You are asleep, yes, at the moment. Uh-oh. Hey,
Sorry, Death.
death's a modifier.
Still at 10.
Okay. Max, you pop up out of your sleep. Theris, you do too. Deft, let's see what your fate says.
Oh no.
Okay. We'll get back to you.
Oh no.
It's always comforting to hear like that.
So you guys hear and feel this massive vibration. It feels like there's an earthquake or something on those lines. You turn around, and at first you don't see anything but darkness, Wolfart. And then slowly, as a figure starts to move, you begin to see the lava from behind it, from where it's not being blocked by the form of this massive creature. Grab that creature.
Are we watching a kaiju battle?
Nope. You look before you, and you've not seen a lot, but by far, the largest you have ever seen or heard of. Right in front of you in front of the, well, not in front of you, in front of the elemental. Size huge plus.
I'm gonna look it over. It's like, I'm guessing that's the dragon they always spoke of, isn't it?
They're not moving. And you just watch as it looks like it's engaging in combat with this fire elemental. Except it's not much of a combat, as it looks like he inhales the entire fire elemental until it is no more.
And that was how the elemental stayed warm during the winter.
So this process takes probably about a minute or two. So the two of you that did rouse, what do you wish to do?
Are we in any immediate danger?
At this point, you don't know. He's outside.
I'm gonna look around for anybody that's still like not awake and ready, and wake them up.
Damn tieflings, man. Allie kind of pops up and it's like, ah. You want to try to wake him up?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to wake up Ari, but Death does not rouse.
Dev, get your ass up.
And you see all of the Cambion soldiers at arms like gathering their gear and like trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
What is
You hear a voice from outside. Dragon.
just calmly spoken like that, or shouted in panic?
Nope, it's calmly spoken by Davos from the back of the room. You see him with his getting his armor on as well.
So, what do we do with that?
He continues putting his armor on. He's like, well, not dying's a good start. Like, I'd like to not die today. He's like, but who knows? It's like, let's go find out then. And you watch as everyone kind of starts to slowly peek out like some of these holes to kind of watch this spectacle undertake.
I think it's a little far for your divine sense.
Yeah, it's like from where he is, it's probably about 750 feet. It's probably a bit further for you guys.
Let me rephrase that. I really hope it's outside the range you get divine sense.
But yeah, so you guys do watch this process. It probably takes about a minute or two in total as he just absorbs this fire elemental completely and then just takes off the wind, just kind of blowing everything back. And you kind of watch as it floats off back up out of the smoke. Cambions look a little bit better now.
I'm going to look over at the two gods. Wow, you don't get to see that every day.
They're still kind of just shocked. And then you, Davos finally catches up and is outside at this point too. He's like, no, normally we don't see that any day.
So why was it eating the fire elemental?
Well, I'm assuming it's hungry because he's been locked up for some time.
That's
Can you
actually
really
how
get any sus? Can
That's
you
how
get
dragons
any
get their breath.
sustenance out of a fire elemental? Really?
He kind of looks. He's like, how many more of you are here?
Just our group that's here right now.
Like, are you sure?
As far as I know.
Thanks.
Is Ari will attempt to wake Death.
He kind of watches. He speaks. How many of you speak Infernal? I know a few of you do.
Celestial here.
Death doesn't hear anything. We'll get back to Death. All right, so you basically hear him yelling out orders for people to go and check out some of the areas around the base, including the fire giants and the volcano. So a few more Cambion fly off.
I'm actually gonna look him and say, I thought, didn't he originally say that they couldn't leave the castle wherever?
He's like, yeah, that's the funny thing. Long story short, he's supposed to be confined to the top of the lair. The younger ones fly about from time to time, but their leader has not been awake for over at least 100 years.
So wait, was that the leader or was that a young one?
Oh, no, that was the leader. Which effectively, for those trying to gauge comparison, is the size of an ancient red dragon. He big. Like, don't worry. Like, you wouldn't make much of a meal anyways. Just go back to sleep.
Well, as it's out like that, you think it could attack the giants?
I hope not. Like, there's a lot of them, though. Like, and they hate each other naturally. It's alright. Like, let them kill each other off. We'll be alright.
Well, I was thinking that when it's attacking the giants, if it does, we could sneak into its lair and get out of.
He just kind of smiles. Yeah, humans. Alright, so after the show dies back down, the rest of your watch goes pretty fruitless. Deft.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi. I'm scared.
So, as you sit there, you kind of feel like you're being shaken. And you wake up. But you're not in the room that you last were in. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay. You look around the room. You see books, tables. It looks like maybe school materials, and then you kind of recognize from some of William's stuff. This looks like a wizard's laboratory. You look down at your hands. They're white and fleshy. And you're wearing a robe.
Oh, this is one of those dreams, isn't it? This is one of my wizard dreams.
So you're in, apparently, your bedroom. What do you want to do?
Do I just assume that this is a dream?
I don't know. Roll an insight check. Kind of like pinch. It hurts. But I mean, you know you're not a wizard.
I mean, I could be, though. What if, wizard. I want to pluck one of my hairs and see what color it is. Because wizards always have cool hair.
Okay. Puck out of hair. Decent length black.
Okay, alright. Is there anything cool? Like, do I see anything that immediately just says, yeah, this is cool. This is something a wizard would...
You actually see something familiar. There's a gem on the table.
Okay. I'll, go take a look.
This gem looks a lot like a gem your dear beloved tiefling friend carries around. The fire elemental gem that Ari has. You see next to it there's some scribbled notes and other things.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna like touch, like rub my hands over my head. Is it a familiar shape by chance?
It's very head
Like
shaped.
familiar. Hmm.
It's
You know
got
what I'm
no,
saying.
yeah, you not your head. It's a standard, typical human male head. Um, there's mirrors around if you want to try and find one.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you go ahead and look into the mirror.
Yeah.
All right. You look into the mirror. It's strange. It familiar and not familiar. It kind of looks like a human version of you.
Oh.
You kind of like touching the face.
I don't have a beard, do I?
Do you have a beard?
No.
Not currently, no.
Okay.
Like poke the face. You can feel yourself poke the face.
Okay. All right. This is not what I was expecting. Um. Cool. I'm a wizard apparently. That would have been fun. I wanna pick up some like whatever knickknacks are on the shelf or just
Okay.
something. Just
I mean,
look
the room's
around.
full of stuff. There's books, objects.
Yes, paddywhack. Where's the nearest paddywhack?
Like, you go ahead. There's like a cool little, like mini orb that's kind of shiny. As you pick it up, it just kind of like dissipates into smoke.
I'll pick something else up.
You go to pick something else up. It just kind of turns into smoke and ash and just kind of floats away.
Oh.
Come back to his child and be like pissed.
I'm gonna do some like funny, cool wizard hand gestures and try to cast a.
Okay. So you watch as the individual completes a series of hand motions. Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's about right.
So as you sit there, you're kind of fumbling around with the hand motions, and all of a sudden, you just kind of stop for a second, and these setup motions just kind of come into your head, and you perform them, and the room kind of darkens, and you see a red glow coming from behind you.
Wizard.
The fire elemental gem is currently glowing, and around it, you see that etched little rune like it had before.
Oh. I'll approach it.
Okay. Walk up. It's just kind of like glowing hot.
Wanna like start like moving a finger towards it, kind of hesitantly, going to touch.
Okay. As you go to touch it, the gem shatters and explodes, and fire just kind of shoots all around you. Your skin begins to burn and peel away, excruciatingly painful, until it isn't. And you watch everything in the room catch on fire around you. And as it all kind of burns away, the last thing remaining is you.
I'll look at my hands again.
Tiefling.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
you snap awake.
I'll just like immediately like jump up. rub my head a little bit.
Everyone else seems like they've already been awake. Like some people are going back to bed. Like, well, you're a little late to the show.
Finally.
Man, I could have been a cool wizard. And I go back to sleep.
All right. And so as you try to go back to sleep, Wolfgart's like, your watch is up.
Oh no!
It's like when you finally get like, I can finally go to sleep.
No!
Time to get up for work. Time to get up for work.
You wake up like 3 minutes before your alarm.
All right.
The
So
worst.
with a very strange impacted dream, go ahead and roll a disadvantage on that perception check for me.
Okay, I deserve that.
And then Grunkum. Well, deft rolls to see how this goes.
Oh my
no.
god.
I'm gonna need beer for that. That's two.
Oh
doubles.
my god.
Fantastic.
Is
I'm
that
gonna-
2 or 3 tonight?
Is that consecutive for deft? No, because of the Arcana.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, no.
Second
I'm gonna
perception in a row.
I'm not gonna use a luck point just because I want to see what you do now.
We'll get back to you. Grunkum, as you're sitting there, they do bring you some food and drink. And you watch as two older dwarfs walk in the room. They both kind of just walk in very comfortably, sit down. One looks very stern, grumpy, serious. The other, kind of Mr. Magooish, but not blind. Like, hey there, big fella. And he kind of just like pokes you. He's like, so, you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure dime.
He kind of looks around. It's like, where exactly were you? They said fire?
Yeah, the fire plane. I think that's what they called it.
He looks over at the other dwarf. You speak Dwarvish?
I don't
It
know.
speaks strong.
He speaks Grunkum. I speak pain.
Abilities.
All
No.
right. As you're sitting there talking, you hear the more stern-looking dwarf say something under his breath to the other dwarf, and he kind of gets shot a dirty look. It's like, It's like, and how did you get to this place?
We were at this temple place, big statue, giant red gem. We touched it, and then we appeared there.
As you say that in Orcish, the stern, grumpy dwarf replies back in Dwarvish. It's like, good for you. And then he smiles a little bit because he likes your sarcasm. It's like, huh. Interesting. He's just gem. Like, what gem is he talking about? And he's like, I forgot about that. He's like, okay. And then last question. He's like, have you seen this? And he makes a little illusionary image of the creature that Thanoth has now become.
Yeah, we were just fighting him right before I got popped in the ear.
Like, what can you tell me about this creature?
My friend Theris made him run away like a little bitch.
He's like,
Twice.
very, very
He
well.
was also traveling with the hag. I think that's how he that.
Hag. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, we killed her sister.
Do me a favor then. It's been proving a bit problematic to have that creature here. And it's kind of messing with the overall, and he kind of like air quotes, design of my game. So, I'll make
You
you a
designed
deal.
it?
Yes, I live here. He's like,
Local
"Are you
wizard
having fun?"
murdered by half-orc.
Like, me and my brother built it. And you look over to him. He's like, well, I'll tell you what. If you could dispatch this creature for me, do me a favor. I'll look upon it as a favor that I may owe to you someday. What do you say?
A lot easier if my own arm wasn't attacking me.
He kind of looks at the arm. Like, huh. He kind of like takes a minute and casts an identify spell. Like, oh, well, you got yourself into a pickle there, didn't you?
Yeah. But I captured the creature that did it to me. He's with the rest of my friends in the fire plane.
To be honest, this would take some time. I mean, we could temporarily help. And he kind of looks over at his brother. He's like, And you watch as he kind of walks over and he starts examining your arm. It's like, my brother's the best smith in the entire kingdom. He's like, he's the leader of the Roomkeeper. Yeah.
Oh, those fancy glowing letters that made us trapped and stuff.
He's like, yep, that's me. He's like, be happy that they're on them, otherwise they'd be worse.
Yeah, what's the deal with that demon?
Which one?
The one with the bone doors and keys and top and bottom, pillars and chains and stuff.
Oh, honestly, we've been building this place for hundreds of years. Sometimes you forget areas and they get rediscovered. It's always fun to see. He's like, that means you guys found my rod. Congratulations. Like, if
I
you
bet
can
you that's the first time you've got to say that in a while, huh?
his brother cracked. Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Oh, what now?
Charisma check advantage.
Charisma?
The other brother just starts dying or laughing behind him. It kind of feels like watching grumpier old men. And he just kind of like, ha 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 ha. Like, And he goes to look at your arm. He's like, I think I could build a better arm. But for now, this will have to do. And you kind of watch as he sits there and he like etches a couple little things that he hits in with his hammer. And then you watch as his hammer glows and he strikes the little rune that he etched on you. Your arm, for the time being, will currently not expand further into your body. And because you got it identified by a very, very high level wizard who's more than happy to tell you what it actually does,
Woohoo!
let me tell you what your arm does. So, let me find the card.
Gives +1 strength, adds an extra 50 points of damage when trying to smash objects, and tries to kill you every time you think about hurting a fey creature.
It is not... Hold on one second. Let me unidentify it for you.
Oh, sweet.
It is not a prototype wararm at all. It is actually a Runist Defender.
Oh, what now?
The Runist Defender is a melee arm that's a magical fey arm that has a total capacity of 5 charges. Charges are regained by dealing 50 damage to enemies that contain blood while using the arm or any of its abilities. Each time an ability is used, the wielder must pass a DC, 8 plus proficiency plus number of charges, con save, or suffer further effects of the curse. For 1 charge, you can cast Thornwood, For 3 charges, you can cast Misty Step. And for 5 charges, you can activate Fey Avenger. Fey Avenger, you spout thorns and bark like skin for 1 minute. And you also gain +1 AC. All foes who hit you with melee attacks also suffer 2d4 piercing damage. If you are within range of vast amounts of plant life, you take on additional properties based on the area and gain additional damage dice to your melee damage roll. This ability can only be used once per dog. So basically, you can transform for a minute into Plant Man.
Nice.
So there you go. You now have your big boy weapon. And it's a +1 arm. It's like, so don't overuse it, but it should hold with average use. Like, if you break the rune, it may start growing faster. Like, if you can bring me the creature at some point, we could probably get it removed. If you want to remove it. And he just kind of smiles.
Well, will other fake creatures be able to make it attack me?
He's like,
Or just the creator?
you couldn't hit any high-ranking Fae with it, probably, I would imagine. Depends. Also depends too, I would suppose. He's like, but you have business to attend to. He's like, hold this for me, and he hands your arm back to you in your other hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pushes you, and you just fall back onto the ground, and you're back in the room with your buddies. And Def's just sitting there. You fall behind Def. Def doesn't even see you fall there. And Def is just kind of like staring off into space, Gronkum, as you
Thinking about wizards.
And you see Def as he's sitting there. He's kind of like making these random like fake wizard hand signs. He's like pretending to play wizard. As you come upon him unawares from his natural one. Def, you finally turn around and
Gronkum. Why would you do that? Hi. What? Are you good? How did you get back here?
Oh, I'm at the...
You met the what?
The guys that put this whole thing together.
Like the wizard guy?
Yeah, those two. Their brother, pretty funny.
Were they like cool wizards?
Yeah, look what I can do with my arm. Thornwick.
Ooh,
Right.
Fancy.
they watch you this vine shoots out from your arm. It just like strikes something on like a table.
Very impressed. I just start clapping.
Well, and the other part about Thornwick too is the positional components of it.
So is it not trying to kill you and stuff anymore?
He said it won't for now, but if I can bring that satyr creature that made the arm, he can make it work better.
Yeah, we still have that guy. Do you want to go beat him up?
Perception check, Gronkum. As Def says that, if you look up behind Def, you notice a door open.
Where is he?
You walk in. The chain that was wrapped around him by Davos is on the floor. No satyr. Apparently,
we have got to keep leaving these guys alive.
Someone did not roll a very good watch and had a satyr walk out behind them.
I'm so sorry. Grunkum, Wolfgart had the watch before me. I think that's when he got.
Do I hear this?
I mean, probably by this point, it'd be closer to the end of the watch. You guys are probably starting to rouse anyways. You probably hear it.
I look over. I highly doubt it got out where the giant dragon was just sitting.
There was a dragon?
Yeah, Def didn't see the dragon either.
Yeah, there's also a gigantic fire elemental.
I'm kind of glad I didn't see that, actually.
Gronkum loves big dragons.
I missed the dragon.
You hear some of the Cambion. They're like, "Oh, big dragon." There's like 3 Cambion children.
I need to sleep.
Little. As you get to that point, you probably have enough time to sleep. We'll give you guys, so let me long rest you. What was that? Long rest. Alright, so everyone's long rest. And then remember, Gronkum, you to keep track of your blood. So as long as you're hitting creatures that would have blood, you can charge up that arm. If they don't have blood, can't charge up.
You're not going to throw us very many blood-filled enemies, are you?
Oh no, I'll give you plenty of blood. Plenty of blood. Besides, I know you can get all the blood you need. I mean, you travel with like 7
plenty
people.
Of party members.
I need more of your blood. Alright, as you guys finish up your rest, you do notice some distress coming from one of the little watch posts up above. A few of them start talking and chattering as you see a couple look like they're gathering up some of their weapons and beginning to get ready to leave the building. You guys kind of wake up. They do provide breakfast. Ari likes it. It's very, 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 very basic food. And it's very well done for the most part. As they sit there, one of them walks over to you, Wolfgart, one of the ones who was on watch with you the night before, and kind of comes up and brings you up into this little tower thing that comes up. And he points off in the distance.
What do I see with my non-elven eye?
He kind of looks at you confused. Davos, who can kind of see you from the back, shouts something out in Infernal, which are you basically make out. Human, remember? He's like, oh. He's like, he tries to show you. I don't think he can actually show you. Oh, actually, he can. He's going to go ahead and he's going to hold his hand and he's going to like mutter a quick thing and he's going to touch the side of your head and you watch as your vision goes infravision. But in a much more of a old school infravision, as you see a massive heat signature that's like brighter than the rest of it coming out from the middle of the field. It's small. It's like in the shape of a spear. Probably about a mile away. Yeah. And you recall during your fight that you had previously, Zarafine actually did something similar with his spear before the rest of the Cambions came and helped you out. So it looks like someone's in distress.
Yes, well, that's up to the party, the leader of the party. So we'll probably go help. I go down and tell the group.
Where's William too? Why is William not here?
So, when did you get here?
William just kind of like pops his head up. Like he was always here.
No, he was at that safe place.
No, I'm pretty sure he was here. He kind of walks over to Gronkum. He pokes you, Gronkum. Yep, he's here.
Conkum pokes him back.
So you guys watch as Wolfgart comes down and lets you know that there's a distress signal out in the field.
A what?
Someone's in trouble.
Ali kind of looks over at you, Wolfgart. Like, are you sure?
That's what they said.
She looks over at you, Wolfgart, and she looks kind of over at the rest of you. She's like, obviously a trap. The Cambion kind of like looks a little confused.
I like springing traps.
Gonna try this soon after the previous attempt?
I mean, why would they be so close? I mean, I need to stretch my legs too, but I just don't trust anyone anymore. Right, Neff?
You get it.
The thumbs up.
You'll be teaching her that.
It's good to be skeptical of strangers, you know?
People
Look,
being
and I can
skeptical
pickpocket.
and suspicious
Look at what I
is
got from
why-
Wolfgart. And she holds out a gold coin.
I'm so proud.
And she gives it back to Wolfgart.
What she
Yes,
doesn't
we
know,
long rested.
that gold coin has anti-dragon ore in it, so she just gets weaker.
Oh, you gotta be careful with that one. You already did that once. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
We should go and help them.
Yeah, I mean, Gronkum already left, so might as well.
Yeah, follow Cronkum to go help.
Okay.
As we get up to go leave. So what's the signal if we're in trouble for you to come help us?
They just kind of look at you. And Davos kind of looks at you. He's like, I have a feeling we'll know.
Smiles,
He's like, we did find you the first time after all.
He's got a point.
He's like, I really hate to break it to you guys, but you guys aren't that quiet.
We're trying to be quiet.
Guys, I almost used over 100 hours soon. Yeah.
As you're sitting there talking to Davos and some of the Cambions, you watch as Victoria comes back out from her room. She's like, oh, I heard you guys got to see the dragon. And she looks down at Ali like, do you like dragons, little girl? And Ali just kind of like glares.
How tall is Allie? Out of curiosity.
Ali's probably like maybe 5'2", 5'3" at the moment. She's not very
The
tall,
same height as ours.
but she looks more humanish than you do.
Still just a humorous thought. Little girl?
Mommy? But she just kind of looks like, aw. It's like, well, good luck with and she kind of looks over at Davos. The game! Yes, enjoy the game.
Thank you.
She's like, I have to be going. Apparently, there's a seal that I need to go check. They'll be back. Sure, it's a false positive. I hate swamps. She goes ahead and like kisses Davos. She's like, I'll be back. Don't worry. And then teleports out.
I didn't know seals lived in swamps.
Only when you break them. All right.
Let's go.
Who's flying? Who's walking?
Well,
And who's leading the
of
pack?
course flying.
Walking.
And if you're flying, how high are you flying?
Probably about 20 feet. And I'm
Okay.
also just going to preemptively cast Mage Armor.
Okay. So you get mage armor up. It probably takes you guys maybe like 20 or 30 minutes to get over to where they are, or you get there a little bit quicker. This is just a little bit of rougher terrain to move around. When you get there, you see the spear sticking into the ground with the runes burning and etched like Zaraphine's was before. Nobody there.
Hello?
Did we just get prank called?
No responses to your call, Ari.
Our
You said there
paladin
was a...
activated Divine Sense.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Distance, please.
60 feet. Or is it 30?
Okay. Slow typing's fine. 60 feet. You're picking up a weak, fiendish life force coming from a bit over the cliff on the other side near a lava bank. But you do sense it.
Alright, we'll fly over.
It takes you a minute to see as you look down and see a completely scorched, very hard considering they're fire resistant, Cambion injured lane by the side of the thing. Not looking too good.
Alright, Ari will fly down, place a hand on him, hold still, and is going to dimension door him beside Theris.
Okay. You sit there, he's kind of like shocked as he kind of moves. He can't even move that well. So you just watch his two pierce.
I found him. Theris?
Yes.
I think this falls under your area of expertise.
I'm sorry. I had my daughter talking to me. What do you want me to?
There's a very charred man in front of you.
They broke a Cambion.
He's just needing healing or
Interrogation.
interrogation? What do you want me to
Burnt
do?
incredibly bad.
Okay.
Probably anything you give him would help him to some extent. You probably can't see you right now.
Severe third-degree burns across his
He's
back.
burnt badly.
Cast Spare the Dying.
Just spare the dying and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of...
Now, is there anybody else in the area that's injured or only him?
No, you got to the... Basically, they take their spears and activate runes on them to make them glow super hot so that they can find each other. This one, seemingly, there's no one around until Max uses Divine Sense to find the one that was injured.
Well, I could see them bringing him, correct?
Or
is it not till like they're within
Dimension door.
Do what?
Yeah,
she Dimension doored him.
Okay. That's like, because I could see him coming out of, I could have already cast a spell.
Max technically is evil. Lawful evil, but evil.
I'll cast a healing word, first level. Should be enough to like. Unless
Okay.
is it something? I mean, I would think that would ease the pain and help heal.
It eases the pain, and like you notice, the breathing starts to calm. He's still immensely injured and probably needs to be taken back to somewhere else. But you can talk to him a little bit. He still can't see you though. His eyes are completely just gone, burnt over.
It's going to take more than like even one of my big healing spells.
Yeah, if he can ever be healed back to normal, it's going to take some time.
I've got greater restoration. I just don't have the material components to cast it.
We should bring it back to the others.
Or we could gain a bunch of favor and we can just go ahead and kill him and I'll use a Rod of Resurrection on him. This is going to hurt real quick, but I'll get you right back on your feet.
Can I kill him?
No.
You can
I don't think that's the route we should take.
And the paladin does not seem to like the champion so much. Can't blame him though.
Then whisper it.
He's typing it out. One moment.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't on mute.
Then we need. Let's see. I need anyone who is currently interested in rolling an investigation check as you guys are looking around to go ahead and do so now.
Wizard.
As a reminder, though, Max, I don't know if you're here for the one for last time. These guys did, in fact, save your asses previously. Yeah, I figured they'd just. Yeah, they haven't done anything specifically evil. They are just evil. It's just part of who they are. Wolfguard. You've seen enough kind of horrible war scenes and other things as you're looking around. And as you're walking around, you step on the ground and you hear a crunching sound.
And Wolfgar stepped on the patient.
You look down below your feet, and you kind of dig through some of the ash on the ground, and you find bone. You start digging through more. Bone, bits of metal. Looks like a couple of corpses. Freshly cooked.
Gonna let the guys know I found some bodies, some bones over here.
I'll look to the injured man who seems to be breathing easier now.
Hmm.
What happened?
He's just kind of breathing. What do you want to ask?
What happened here?
He kind of sits there. He's like, Citadel under attack. It's like I was trying to make it back, but it hit me.
What hit you?
Fire. Lots and lots of fire.
Dragon?
I didn't see it. But the Citadel's under attack. I think they're going for the armory.
Which way to the Citadel?
You asked the blind man which way to the Citadel. He's like, I don't know.
North, east, west, south?
Bronco. Actually, no, there's. Can you carry him?
How heavy does he look?
He's pretty bad. I mean, he can't walk.
But how heavy?
Oh, how heavy? He's not that heavy at all. He's probably like 180 pounds, maybe total. You can help him up.
Well, I'll spend a ritual round to cast. Well, fuck. Hang on. I'm maybe thinking of a different character. Let me check my book.
Gaul can come carry him, Theris, and William without a problem.
Yeah, that's not the part she's concerned about. She's concerned about how carefully he will carry
I
it.
was going to cast Tensor's Floating Disc, but I don't have that one yet.
It's a fun spell.
Thinking of a different character.
All right,
do what I can to help him. I'm not like I'm the 10 strength guy.
About 180 max. All right. So what do you wish to do? You found corpses. Citadels are under attack, and you have an injured Cambion. You do notice this was one of the 3 Cambion that did leave with Zarathine.
That did leave what?
With Zarathine, the first Cambion you met.
Okay.
No, is Zarpian okay?
You hear him say, I don't know. He told me to run.
We're gonna get you back and you'll be okay.
Alright, so you guys heading back?
Yeah, start bringing them back.
So you take about, it'll take, another 20 minutes or so to get back. You've already kind of been through that way with people helping. You get them back quickly. Anything you want to do, or do you just want to set off?
Well, I mean, we'll bring him inside.
No, I don't know. So if you could bring them inside, if there are any questions you want to ask anyone inside before you go?
Which way to the Citadel?
It looks like the dragon is attacking the Citadel. Apparently it's going for the armory.
The dragon go for the armory? They don't even have thumbs.
What's in this armory?
Well, they've protected it for quite a while. Nothing good. Some fairly old artifacts and weapons.
How do you know that we need thumbs to use them?
Oh no, that's just called sarcasm and joking. It's a human thing. Sorry.
We're not the only contestants here.
And it's like, I figured that might be the case. He's like, thank you for bringing our friend back. It's like, well, here. It's like, take one of these just in case. And they go ahead and they hold out one of the Cambion combat spears. So basically, it's like the little fire spear that they activate. Like, who wants it?
I'll take it.
Okay. Throw out this on you. We'll start.
It could go right next to the 5 beat balls of fireball.
Perfect.
All the balls of fireball.
I'm just gonna say, if I ever get eaten, something's gonna have a little bit of heartburn.
Alright, so you now have a Cambion combat spear. Congratulations.
And what does that do?
It's the spears like they wield that you can use to heat up and call for aid. It basically heats metal on the rod, except it does maintain to the heat. Alright. So they take the creature. They point you off in the directions. They kind of show you around. They kind of note out where the volcano is and how to lead yourself to the Citadel. Anything else before you guys leave?
Do they have any spare bolts they could give me?
You look around. You Doesn't look like they use any type of crossbows. Looks like they basically use melee weapons enchanted with fire.
Ooh, can I get a melee weapon enchanted with fire?
You
Get the
literally
feeling
just
the
hand-
enchantment comes from them.
Hey, I can do that too, you know.
You can. It's just they get to keep their hit points.
Oh, who has my bow?
Wolfguard, I think, has your bow.
I already can do that too.
Except you get to keep your hit points also.
Oh yeah, give him his longbow back.
I was technically on the ground, so.
Yeah, I never actually added it to my inventory, but yeah.
Yeah, you can just add one back if you want. All right. So, what's the plan, people? You got a big plane of fire to play with.
Directly towards danger.
We need to go
Yep.
to the Citadel, don't we?
Kind of missing
Yep.
prime material, personally.
You guys can pick wherever you want to go, and I shall go from there. So you just tell me.
Is the Phoenix still hanging out with us?
What?
Nice.
He doesn't listen very well to orders, but he's still there.
I'm just gonna have Sock
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like hop around as crows do, just kind of dancing. And
We got a full rest, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, we-
full rest, correct.
Okay. Is it cool if I swap out a couple spells?
So,
Thank you for reminding me. I meant to swap out a spell as well.
yeah, if you got any oh fuck it's fire spells, now is the time to prep it. Or is it?
Nah. Unfortunately,
You
I
walk
don't
into
get the. Unfortunately, no, Bill, I don't get the spell that means I can stand there completely unharmed in the Red Dragon's fire breath yet.
The surprise is on you. You walk deep into the lair of the volcano to find the angry snowman.
Dear God. Not the volcano snowman. I thought we
For the
wiped
love
them all
of
out
God, no!
in the Great Snow Volcano Wars.
And then who will be heading up the probably about a 3-hour trip to the Citadel?
Let's be honest, it's Bronco.
yeah.
You know the best part about this though? It's not even, let's be honest, it's Gronkum. Because Gronkum's decent at actually making the rolls. It's just, if anything you run into, Gronkum is always the best person to have. I think Gronkum technically the second toughest barbarian in my character sheet list right now on this campaign. Oh, could be a close tie for second.
I'll be right.
We have one orc and 2 half orcs. The orc by far is number 1, and the 2 half orcs would be number 2. All right, Grunkum. So, go ahead and roll a survival check for me as you lead the party. Okay. You guys spend some time. Oh, by the way, are we being stealthy, or what are we doing?
Gronk comes in the lead. There is no stealth.
Sounds about right. I am trying to be stealthy.
Oh, you lost Dan for a sec. I'll be back. Okay. So, you guys proceed forward. It takes you a bit of time. It all kind of looks the same, and so you kind of get lost along the way, and then things look the same. So you do eventually make it. Let's see. Okay. Ari's flying, but I think he just went AFK, didn't he? He'll be fine. Okay. So you guys spend probably about 4 hours instead of 3 actually making it to the hill over where it is. As you kind of crest the hill, go ahead and roll some perception checks for me.
Oh, we all rolling perception?
Hey, look, there's the rest of your roll from earlier, Death.
Yeah.
Wow, now you're all freaking rock stars. When Max is the only roll that was lower this one. We have a 28, a 23, a 19, and a 20. And Wolfguard, I need one from you. Or not Wolfguard, Gronkum, I need one from you. Still not too bad, though. So you guys look down the hill. You see this big citadel, huge castle made from like this really dark black iron. You see smoke rising up from it, but not in a way that it probably should be. You do also notice it looks like the front gate has been knocked down. It looks like the front gate's made up of two giant iron slabs. One looks like it's been broken and fell over flat, and the other one is currently pushed open.
Now, Gronkum, I do need to make something very clear. Okay? From what they said, the dragon is really, really big. Which means, if we see it, that's not the cue to charge in screaming.
That's no fun.
It's no fun, but neither is being turned to ash. So, no charging in. Unless absolutely necessary.
All right.
All right, so we're proceeding in. What's the plan?
I guess we should sneak in and kind of get a lay of the situation.
Are you going to go check it out, or only a couple of you want to check it out?
Hey,
How about
Def,
Gronkum stays here?
Hey, Def, I have an idea. Have Sock scout ahead, and we'll start following in behind.
Yeah, sure. And I'll just kind of send Sock on his way, kind of gliding.
Well,
Oh, what is Sock now? Or anyways, you
Sock
change
is a
Sock.
crow raven.
Okay. So you pop out Sock. Okay. I'm kind of happy to see you, Deft.
I will get you back to normal soon, but for now, Raven is.
All right, so you're going to send him out to go check it out?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have them scout out probably about 60 feet ahead, and we'll be following in behind.
Okay. There's probably, it's not, like, there's not a lot of cover between the hill and the citadel. It's kind of flat, probably intentionally. There's probably about 750 feet from the hill where you guys are to where the citadel entrance would be. So
I'll send them up to the fence just so we can see over the gate.
Okay. You let them flap, and you can see from a distance away anyways. You just can't control them, so you can tell them to like fly and come back and watch them. Roll a perception check for him.
13 plus 3, 16.
Okay. So as you look, it does look like there's been some combat. You do see some deceased younger fire giants, like the ones you guys had run into previously, as well as a couple of deceased larger fire giants. You see a small, strange-looking creature sitting in front of what looks like some sort of building of importance. Roll an intelligence check or a religion check.
Just a second.
Okay. You can tell this building has some sort of great significance just from the way it's designed from the other buildings. However, you see a small individual standing guard in front of the building, and it is definitely not a fire giant.
Does it look Cambion? Or what? Can I... Oh. That's new. That's exciting. Okay.
No bird on the shoulder.
Yeah.
No bird. Okay. Alright.
That or the bird's named Scott.
Oh,
He's right next to me and he keeps talking. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Yeah, he's chatting with his friends. Okay, yeah. Any sight of whatever came through here?
No, you don't see like a lot of damage. It's really hard to kind of tell because Sock's not the best medic in the world while he's flying by. Yeah, other than some dispatched bodies, you see blood about. You kind of see some fire giants like off in the distance in other areas, kind of running around. But yeah, other than the little guy there in front of the building, that's about it. Sock flies back.
sounds.
I'm gonna have Sock perch on the back of the guy's shell and just kind of tilt its head at him to see what his reaction.
Okay. So as Sock lands on the shell, the head just kind of turns up to it. Why, hello there, little fella. Scratches the top of his head. How did you get here?
Sock just kind of starts bobbing his head. And oh no, I only taught Sock to cuss. I didn't teach him any words. Sock can mimicry, so he can kind of say hello.
He kind of watches the individual starts conversing with Sock. And Bird.
Nice.
Very funny to watch this individual talk like a bird. But he does his best.
Okay, yeah, I'll pop out a Socko vision and I'll say back to the party, okay, looks like I found a friend. There's still some fire giants around, but we could probably go take a look. Fellas.
What kind of friend?
Yeah, he looked like a turtle.
Like a
Turtle with fire giants and dragons?
Oh my.
Also, no, they like it. I see what you're getting at.
It's your friendly turtle.
I just hope it's not that particular turtle.
A turtle hurdle. All right, party, what do you wish to do?
We'll start making our way over.
Okay. So there are fire giants still about in there. Keep that in mind too. Basically, the first area doesn't look like it has a lot because most of them are probably dead. But there are different areas to this citadel. So you guys proceed forward. Are we stealthing or are we not stealthing?
We will.
As I look at Gronk.
Attempt to stealth.
AFK sec.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I get advantage. 25.
All right. You guys kind of stealthy your way in. Gronkum not so much, but seemingly everything else is dead. So you spend your time and you make your way over, and you can finally now all see this individual. I dropped the image in chat. sitting in front of some sort of important-looking building.
Does the spear by chance look legendary?
I'm done. I'm unmuting for this and this alone. I'm done. Nope. He's dying.
The
He's
spear does
dying.
not look legendary. The spear does not look legendary.
Wait, who is this?
It's not who they think it is. They had a party member who made their life a living hell and got them killed, who was a turtle. Who's our other DM, too.
James has PTSD from that campaign.
He still won't ride on a boat.
I don't want to go near boats. No. Techno was right for
More
once.
turtles with spears.
I don't like turtles with spears or boats.
I never want to go near an ocean again.
All right. So you do see this individual. He does see you approaching. And he kind of like looks at you cautiously and holds up his spear. He's not 100% sure what to think of you yet.
I have Sock fly over to my shoulder.
Hello.
He goes, "Oh, hello, little friend. Welcome back. Are these your friends?" And he kind of like waves at you.
I wave back.
I'll wave back.
I'll wave back as well.
You do recognize this individual. This individual is one of the Druid party members.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He kind of just waves very slowly.
We'll wander over to him.
Why, hello there.
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, we are in a competition. Yes.
Oh, God.
All right, you are. Oh, yes, you are also in the competition. Hello, friends.
Hello.
He's like, how are you faring? Have you found any cool treasures?
I found this really cool looking rock, and I hold up a shiny rock I've been holding in my.
That is a very nice rock.
Thank you.
So, what brings you to this citadel specifically?
Oh, I'm guarding the door.
Guarding the door from what?
Yes, because we are in the middle of a mission. Yes, indeed.
Can I inquire as to what this mission is?
Hold on. He kind of like.
I love this guy.
Me too, but I feel like I have to kill him.
I don't. No, I don't think you're allowed to ask that. But we should be done with our ceremony anytime now, and then you could have the room all to yourself.
So, why can't I ask about the mission?
Because you'll interrupt the ceremony. Obviously.
But you're just guarding here, correct? So, if I ask you about it, that won't interrupt.
Oh, I don't get to go inside. I just guard the door.
But you know about the ceremony.
I know that there is a ceremony, but I never get to actually see ceremonies.
Would you like to go see it?
You know what? I would.
Let's go see it.
I love him.
He kind of like chippers. He cheers up and he kind of turns around and he watches. He starts to open the door. As he pushes open the door, you look into the room and you see the rest of the Druid party sitting over a dead fire giant, currently digging in the floor. And they all look up at you. And you see Newen at the back of the room just kind of sitting there, but about 4 times his normal size.
I just kind of tilt my head and raise my hand, like kind of wave it a little bit. Like, hi?
Are you guys planting Newen?
Everybody roll an investigation check really quick.
Okay. Investigation. It's gonna be something with my negative one. Not bad, not bad.
I got dead set after. So yeah,
Same.
planting Newen?
So you kind of look, and they're all just looking at you very awkwardly, as one of them in the middle or in the hole kind of stands up, holding a stone object.
My hand's still raised at this point. Kind of.
Hand still raised. Frank's got his hand up too.
I'm just confused at this point what they're doing. I'm just got a puzzled look on my face.
As you have your hand up, Frank has his hand up with you. He's like, "Man, I should have gone to these a long time ago."
I needed this. Thank you.
Wait, his name is Frank?
You sure his name isn't Scott?
Please.
As they look at you, the one in the front of the room just kind of looks back, says something to Nguyen, says, "Sacrifices. I need all of you to roll initiative."
Oh no.
Ow! Hell no!
Frank, what have you done?
Frank's new. He's new.
No.
He only got to guard the door.
Now, is Nguyen absolutely sure with his decision?
And this room, very interesting also. It is a very religious room. It's a fire giant forge. Holds great religious and practical significance.
My window is not working.
Because all I'm saying is trees don't tend to like firefights.
Alright, let me get rid of some of my Cambion people.
Wow, this would have been a perfect time for the bolt emitting fireballs.
The perfect time would have been on Kessia.
We could take out the entire party with one shot.
I mean, you could throw in your fireballs.
Fix this up and get your map. Fireballs! Man, now Frank's never going to keep his job.
Now he's about to get sacrificed, so he better, do something.
This is our total now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yup.
How do we win this? By making sure all the teams join our team.
We take a little bit.
At least one member.
Yep, we get one member from each team.
Yeah, we just gotta make friends with everybody.
Except for the Dark Elves.
Except
Screw
for the
those
Dark
guys.
No, there's got to be one Dark Elf that's like, maybe I should join. It's like
The
in his
barbarians.
contract. Listen, it's in their contract. They signed a legal binding agreement.
Alright, so I need everybody. Oh, you rolled your initiative. Let me roll my initiative. NPCs, go! Oh, that's horrible.
Mine was pretty bad.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Did anyone see?
Well,
I think that's the lowest initiative I've ever gotten.
so far.
Period.
Alright, so you got that. That's fine. Okay. Let me get the map real quick.
William's got a high dex.
William
He's a flip wizard.
probably has one that allows him to actually. Yeah, no, he has pretty good decks. What is his dex? Yeah, he's decently stacked up. What did I name that one? Which way did it go? Is that the right one?
Do all of these creatures have blood?
One way to find out.
Yup.
Grandpa's favorite way to find out.
Hey, buddy. The cat just came in my room and was like, hey, come here. Come here.
So, and to confirm, Nguyen was the one that said sacrifices, right?
Nope,
No?
different druid.
Oh, okay.
So,
Why is Nguyen so big?
so I was stealth. Did they see me at all?
Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to drop this map down, and then I can take it. Great. Too big. That won't do.
You're going with that super DM prep style and reusing the map again, huh?
Oh no, we're using the map on this one.
Yeah, with the same one again, right?
No, different one.
Same one, but rotated slightly.
Did you already link it? Because I don't see it.
I'm not done with it yet. I'm still grading it.
Okay, because I opened up the one. I'm like, that's the same map we've been on for like 2 times already. I was
Nope.
just picking.
Not that one. I just had to resize this one. It was a little bit bigger than I hoped it would be. There we go.
So when we gonna start testing out Unity?
What'd you think? That's pretty close. Okay, so there's the map. I'll drop you guys in just a second. Alright, so let me place you guys first. So you guys came in near the bottom.
No, cat, you're staying over here.
We got Wolfguard, we got Bears. And you guys can kind of position yourself below that pipe looking object. Kind of your starting spot. William, Jonathan.
It's a cool looking map.
The pipe?
Oh, Ari.
What pipe are you
So
talking?
basically,
we're not on the map yet. Okay. I
Yeah,
double clicked on my token. We weren't there.
oh yeah, you weren't there yet. Yeah, now you can be able to see.
That's a cool looking map. Where'd you get it?
Reddit. You can get the guy from below, but yeah, there's a bunch of cool ones on this one.
Oh, there it is in the
You gotta
bottom
love
corner.
the
Who did it?
Bottom right hand corner.
Yeah,
For the guy.
it's a good looking map.
Gotta love the internet these days.
Mhm.
All right, so let me do this. All right, so then the druids. So Frank. Hi, Frank. There's Frank. He's right next to. Actually, he's next to you, Max, because he's waving also.
Why is he red, Nobel?
Hold on. The anvil is currently broken. At the anvil, you have
I was gonna ask, but you said roll initiative. I was gonna see Divine Sense. Are they evil? I don't even think I'm in range, to be honest with you.
You'll need to wait till your turn because we're not in
I
initiative.
don't even think they're in range yet.
They're attacking you.
Yeah, they're not in range of me anyway, so I can't.
All right, so then the one in the ground. With the tablet.
So are they getting a surprise round?
No.
Yeah, if anything, we kind of surprised them by opening the door.
So I think that's everyone. Oh, and Newing. Newing to PC card.
I'm cold now.
Your tree. Newing. Newing. All right. Deft.
Yeah, so we just opened the door and saw them, right?
Yep.
I closed the door.
Oh, you're inside though. Then
We're not like in front of the door? I can't just close the door?
oh no, you guys all walked inside to see the show. You could walk out the door and try to close the door.
Okay. I thought it would be really funny if we were just like peeking in
Like, nope.
and they start attacking and I just close it.
This
Okay.
isn't my room. Frank and Max are still waiting.
I don't really want to go in first.
I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was out of it right now. Hmm.
Well, you know Gronkum will be charging in.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here and duck behind this wall for cover.
Okay. Good plan. I'm assuming you flew over.
Sure. And I will hold a crossbow shot
You
if
just hear
anybody
Frank.
takes aggressive.
Frank's like, oh, he can fly.
I can,
Can you
big
all?
guy.
Can you all fly?
All I
Gronkum
know is
grants.
to say I can fly. Only for a minute though.
The druid leader does not look very happy. Let's see. He kind of looks around. Oh, that could kind of be annoying. Let's do this. He's going to go ahead and look at the rest of the people around him and say, cleanse them. Then, let's go ahead. $30. What's my oh, $80. Just out of range. All right, we're going to go ahead. And he is going to hold an action. Okay.
So, did they see me from my stealth?
You're not sure.
Look around this corner. Do I have a clear line of sight on any of
Are you going? So if you want to be behind the wall, can't see him. You could probably get eyes on Newen. You could probably get eyes on maybe cleansing, Druid Cleansing 1. from your current location. Or you could go to the other side and maybe pop number 2.
Druid 1 I could probably hit.
Yeah, from your current location with sharpshooter. You don't have to make a sharpshooter shot, it's just part of sharpshooter.
Say that.
Oh, and you're gonna do a sharpshooter? Look at him go.
Of course, Wolfgar always does sharpshooter. At least 1 bolt out of 3.
Fuck you.
Nice.
You haven't answered my question. Did he see me?
I will say because you got a natural 20, no, he did not see you. But guess what? You also gain half your wounded HP back. So you're full health, but you gain 5 hit points. Just kidding. Did you already activate your Rite of the Day?
Is that ever a question? My HP is already at 45 because I always have it activated.
Fair enough.
Temp?
Alright, fire away. Yeah, I think you're safe from that.
Is it 1d6? Ain't I at like 2d6?
What level rogue are you?
2? No, it's 1d6.
Yeah. Whoo! Pulls off a beautiful shot. Kind of like hits him in the shoulder and the neck. You just kind of see like some blood spurting out as he kind of like.
Second shot.
Damn, that was a good shot.
Oh, almost forgot my. And I am gonna hide.
Good lord. And I've run away. Alright. Oh, I moved the wrong one last time. I'll move the other one this time. This guy. I know this is the. He was. Healing. This guy's. So he would move this in. But. Right? Yep. Da. What's this thing?
I'm measuring things.
Always measuring. Alright. As the Arch Druid goes, his movement is the same, except he does use his action. And you watch he lifts up his hand, and you watch a little ball of fire appear in it, and then he snuffs it out with his hand. Max. You watch as a line of fire appears in front of you.
Sorry, what was that?
A line of fire appears in front of you.
Hell. Okay. Is it hurting me, or is it just in front of me and me and Frank over here, my bro?
Or is that like a wall of fire?
Uh-huh. Pointing at all of you. Let's see. I think it works on the first time, and then only if you walk it. Let me double check that. Techno likes to use this on me all the time.
Which way is it facing?
It's a dexterity
It's
on the
facing
first,
at you
and
guys.
then just flat damage every other time.
So
basically, yep, we make dex saves for the initial cast, and then it's just passive damage, no save.
So William gets the bonus 3, Gotham gets the bonus 3, Frank gets the bonus 3, and I get the bonus 3.
Does he have to be an ally, though?
I'm giving it to him.
We must protect Frank at all costs.
Frank's my bro, man. As long as it's not Lum, we're good.
Alright. So
well, he is red currently.
Frank! Alright, so let's double check these numbers real quick. So we got Max. What was your roll? You fail regardless.
I pass.
You were close, Gronko.
Oh, no.
No,
15.
you fail anyways. Yeah. And then, did anyone fail that should have passed? I don't think so, right?
No.
No, I'm not in it.
Okay.
I would have still, even with a +3, I would have failed.
That is
William, maybe?
Yeah, William.
William
passed.
Yeah, William did pass.
16.
Alright, so we'll untarget William. Tilted half. I'll do his manually. Alright, so that is not too bad. Decent chunk of damage to all of you. What are you concentrating on? Old spell? Probably.
I don't know. Let me check.
Frank does not look well. And William takes 9 points of damage as well.
Is Frank like level 2?
Frank is not very. Frank is new. Like, Frank just drank the Kool-Aid a couple days ago.
Oh, I had a hunter's mark going.
So the wall of fire does remain.
How tall is it?
20 feet.
20 feet. And it is opaque as well. So it does block line of sight.
How much damage do you take when you go through it?
5d8. You can go through
5d8?
Now you'll take 0. As this happens and Darius kind of like flinches back from the heat, he steadies himself and puts his hands forward and like makes like a flattening motion with both hands out and casts a spell magic.
Nice. And I think, do you have to even roll for it because it's one level higher, or does it just happen?
If it's third level or lower, it's automatic. 4th level or higher,
because it's a 4th level spell.
Okay,
so unless you're using a 4th level, you would be familiar with the spell
14.
because your party member does have it. Up to you though.
Do what now?
So you would be familiar enough to know it's a 4th level spell because your party member uses it all the time. So if you want to use a 4th level spell and just flat it out, up to you, or you can do the roll for the 3rd level.
It's like a DC 14.
Yeah, it'd be a DC 14.
Up to you.
That's just an Arcana check, basically, isn't it? Or
I think it's a spell casting. So your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency.
Also, I was holding a shot for whoever attacked us. I'm gonna take.
Okay, so go ahead and shoot at the Archdruid.
All right.
Yeah, you can get a beat on him.
Never mind.
Okay, so you watch as Theris goes ahead and the wall of flame just dissipates.
And how far down is it off that pipe?
It's probably only like 12 feet.
And then the I'm moving my guy just to show this area here. How tall is that? Is that like 10 foot up or
about 10 feet up? Yeah.
So do I need to? Am I gonna take damage, or can I make a athletic check or something to hop down, or is there a safe way to get down?
Go ahead and just make an acrobatic.
That's 20 to get to there, so I would say, and you said it's 12, so I figured that would take my movement to get down.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's acrobatics.
Yeah, this is just more how graceful it goes.
Oh, this ain't gonna be graceful at all.
You never know. Nope. He's just like pop. You don't sprain your ankle, but it goes numb for a little bit. You're like, damn it. Hopefully no one saw it though. Allie, kind of like not really sure what's going on.
Do I need that magic pipes immunity thing on me still?
I don't think it'll be relevant, but it's probably worn off. I know, maybe.
It hasn't been quite 24 hours since the pipes played. It was from the satyr.
Yeah.
It was immunity from one of his abilities.
I imagine by the time we find him again, it'll probably have struck that 24-hour period.
Allie is kind of not digging this very much. Gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of on top of the pole. What do we have? Oh, here we go. How many people is this? All right. Why am I not reading the damn thing I want to read? 3. How many people here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, she's gonna burn. Actually, doesn't even need to burn a spell slot. She's an automancer. She goes ahead, looks at all of you, says out your names, and is gonna go ahead and cast Bless on Max, Bronkum, and Ari. This is for me. That is for all of you. And she'll end her turn next to Max with her +3. William, kind of having fun. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5. Acrobatics. Boop. Over here. But that is all of his. Oh, I need to roll his dice too. Natural 19 for his first die of the day and 11. So he has a 19 and 11 for his shenanigan dice. Okay. That's his turn. Bronkum.
Crockham is going to fly. That's 40 feet. Then can I see Archdruid from here?
From where you are? Yeah.
Okay. As he charges, he yells out in Orcish. And then fires a shot at the Archdruid.
All right.
After raging. Always forget to do that. And he'll fire a second shot.
That one definitely can. Frank. Frank looks. Actually, let's see what Frank rolled. Nope, my first instinct was right. Frank looks so confused. It's like, what's going on? Wait,
They're trying to purge us.
But that's what we do. Why are they purging you?
They're racist?
He's gonna step on here. He's like, please, no, don't fight. And he is going to cast Hold Person on Grunkum. This is not a very hard one. I think you'll be okay. Apparently not, though. You're one shy. So, you're effectively now paralyzed. You just freeze midair. Like, no! Everybody stop! Four.
Am I able to say something to Frank?
Sure.
I say, if they keep attacking us, we are going to defend ourselves. We didn't come here to fight, we came here to investigate.
Poor Frank.
Go back outside, Frank. You don't need to see this.
Oh no.
Look at the flowers, Frank.
Alright, so number 4.
Go pick some flowers for your buddy if you're gonna need them.
Hmm.
5, 10, 15, 25. How far is that?
Excuse me.
Do.
Is he about to cast another wall of fire?
No.
Fireball?
I think your radius might be a bit off there, Nobel.
This is called Mega Fireball.
Is it now?
Can I ask, is this an attack against Frank or Allie?
You'll find out
Or
shortly.
is it an area of effect?
I cast the spell.
If it's an attack roll against Allie, I'm going to cause it to have disadvantage, but I don't think it's going to happen that way.
I cast no thank you.
As a storm begins to swirl above your heads.
Okay, so yeah.
Does our halfling want to say no?
Our halfling's not
halfling's out of range.
We're up.
Let's see. From what he can see, he's gonna go for Grunkum.
Who automatically fails his dex save.
Oh, that was a natural 22! God.
Nice.
Sorry, Grunkum. Sorry. Well, it doesn't matter. He auto-failed.
Because he's paralyzed.
Grunkum takes a reduced down to 9 points of damage.
Does he get anything good for the nat 20, though?
Not on the save, no.
Yeah, no, that's it.
So he gets struck Does he get to save on his whole person? I believe he does. You cast that Frank. Frank's DC is a 12. Ooh.
I hope he doesn't get another 11.
Oh no, you're just paralyzed. Blah, blah, blah. You just get to do it at the end of your turn. Yeah, so you're still paralyzed. Okay. That is its turn.
Alright, we'll start running, and it's just going by. Just say they've made their intentions clear. Fly up.
Yep.
Bonus action, Mantle of Flames.
God.
Frank covers his eyes, Max.
And she's going to yell out, "Cleansing, huh? Let's see how you like to be cleansed." I'm going to throw a fireball there.
Okie dokie.
It's not worth doing. It's a higher level spell slot. Fireball doesn't scale.
Are you throwing it up above them? You can't. You probably get it close enough. It's not a huge bowl.
Alright, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. They all fail. Ooh.
Nice.
Fire damage.
I already used my bonus action, so that concludes Ari's round.
Max. Max.
Jamie, there?
Sorry, my headset's acting up. As I walk forward, I'm gonna put my hand on Frank's shoulder and say, "I'm sorry."
He's still covering his eyes.
I just give him a pat on the shoulder. "I'm sorry.
It's a rough day for Frank.
You're a good guy, Frank.
You deserve better, Frank.
But these people are mean. They want to hurt us. We have to defend ourselves." And I'm going. I think this is an action to do this. 2, 2, 3, 8. As a bonus action. Never mind. A bonus action. Okay. Cast Beast. And how far is 30 feet in front of me? I'm gonna do a double movement, so 1 second. I'm gonna move to that square right there, basically, but in front of me because I'm not on the tile. And I'm about 10 feet up, I'd say, give or take.
Okay.
And that is my turn. Sorry about that. My headset is broken right now, and it's just
1.
using a cord 2 sizes too small to try to charge it.
Oh, by the way, out of curiosity, did number 4 make a concentration check for his call lightning?
Number 4. Let me double check. No. No. His storm goes away.
God.
Number 1. Let's go. He just gonna go ahead. See you, Max. Save.
Person can breathe while under the effects. I don't believe it specifies that they can't, but I imagine it would probably be about as effective as speaking without moving your mouth or tongue.
What are you talking about?
Whether or not a person can speak while under the effects of Hold Person.
Oh, that's not what I'm looking at. Go with that.
I would assume they couldn't be like paralysis, but
I don't love that circle.
The druid goes ahead and he puts out his arms, and you watch as insects just start massing out from his sleeves as he casts Insect Plague on this area. So that is going to be Matt, Grunkum, Steph, William.
4d10.
Well, they got to con save first. Fail, success, and success. Nope.
Not a deck save. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that hurts a bit more than I was expecting it to.
All right.
Just out of the range.
Druid the Cleansing 3. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go ahead and cast a spell as well. She's getting five. And you hear him yell out in common, "Pick them clean!" as you watch another plague of insects. This one I'll do that.
Rude. That's rude.
So, out of curiosity, what happens when these insects come into contact with fire?
I guess you'll have to find out.
Because I will note that Ari is currently engulfed in flames.
I don't think anything happens being a spell. They don't have hit points or anything.
Damn magic plagues. Not too bad. That ends that one's turn. Number 2. She's gonna fall back. 30. And he's going to cast the spell himself. And move your fireball circle for a second.
Oh wait, could I use Uncanny Dodge on one of those? Or is it just melee?
They're actually AE spells.
That's weird. How is that 120 so much bigger?
They have like a variable shift, like that you can move in and out when it'll say something's 20, but it's not. Like, watch, take your green one.
No,
and
but if
expand
you
it
count
out.
the spaces, that's on 25.
Okay.
There should be 4 spaces left, right, up, down. See, like I just made one that's 20 and it's 4 spaces. The bottom circle you have is 20. I was like, that looked weird, so that's why I put mine on top of it. And it's like, yeah, that one's got like an extra 5 foot in there.
That's weird.
It's because it's not all the way up to 25, so it just says 20. And because you don't have the center of the circle on 4 corners, it's in the middle of a square as opposed to on the intersection of 4 squares.
So you watch at the top as a fog cloud envelops that entire area. So you no longer have line of sight on the 4 in the circle up there. But that's his turn. Yeah.
Would I have been able to use Uncanny Dodge for one of those, or is it?
Well, you have their dexterity or their con saves. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh no, you only get them on there. Yeah, you could have used it on one of them.
Can I? I keep forgetting I have it.
What was the last one you got hit with?
14?
Yeah, just go ahead and give yourself health back 7.
Okay.
That's fine. And I was like, yeah, why didn't that do evasion? I'm like, oh yeah, Constitution. Alright, so let me just double check something, because I've never used this spell, hardly ever.
No.
I think it's the end of your turn.
Out of curiosity, Nobel, what's this spell called again? Or should ask
Insect Plague, 5th level cleric.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
That's what I've been
Okay,
when I
I
was
had to
measuring
switch to
off
my
earlier.
Bluetooth headset to actually, work with this shit.
Let's see. The creature must also make a saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its. So as long as you don't end your turn there, you don't have to take that damage. And don't walk into the other one either. They are 2 different clouds.
I'll go 30.
So I do want to
Bonus action one more. And I will stab this guy.
The locusts have really survived long enough to actually fight, Ari.
Yeah, because they're magic. They're not real locusts.
Yeah, but magic fire.
No. There's no fire provision in the spell, unfortunately.
Is that magic?
It was enough.
It was
And
enough.
I give Max a thumbs up and I duck back here.
Okay.
Alright, so hold on. We lose a cloud here. Alright. druid leader is going to look to Newen. And cast a spell. As Newen's body begins to transform and kind of bend and shift and pull apart.
No, not knowing.
Actually, you guys don't even see it. Never mind.
We just hear the snapping of wood.
Exactly. You just hear snapping. You can see like Newen's head sticking out of the top of it, but just barely.
Bastards are gonna die.
Well, we're gonna get like baby Newen, like baby Groot. We can regrow him.
You'd have to regrow your friend. All right, Wolfgart.
Can I duck behind this?
Poor Frank. Such a good guy.
First. Second shot.
No, it does not.
You're improving.
You're kind of attached to it.
So, question. What's the 20-foot square up near the anvil?
That is a fog cloud. So you don't have any line of sight on those guys up there other than the top of Newen's head.
Okay, I need to look something up.
So like you can fireball the area, but you can't like directly cast spells at them.
Okay.
Alright. Archdruid. Not super pleased. Is going to look at you guys approaching, look back. None of you have Druidic, do you?
No, you need to be
Nope.
a druidic. It's a secret language.
I was like, did anyone multi-class? Nope. You hear him kind of like yell something back towards the cloud as he kind of like holds his stance on the stairs, and he is going to make you work for it. Well, Death will appreciate this one.
I'm curious about what is he casting?
Do, 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 do. One, two, three, four, five, six.
I command you to play hopscotch.
of doom.
What are these?
You'll see. Let's see. Actually, we can't really. What even make it that far? Whoa! No, they don't want that. That's not what we're going for. I don't think it actually matters. I think it has to actually. Da-da-da. You have at least one face, another face. Okay. You're 5 feet high enough, Ari. We'll just do it.
I'm confused. What's going on?
You'll see, don't worry.
He's casting something,
Okay.
just measuring it off.
Casting what?
Something. He
Okay.
could sculpt it, so I'm guessing a wall of ice, maybe wall of fire in a different shape.
You
Definitely
watch
not wall of fire. Way too big for wall of
as
fire.
he begins casting a spell. Does anyone within range of him have counterspell?
Nope.
I believe the two people that have counterspell are currently
I
not
thought
within
Def took
range.
counterspell.
Did Def take counterspell?
Are you not to level 3 spells yet? I forget.
No, wait, no.
Oh, you took shield. No, that's right. You took shield.
Shield.
It's all good. Shield's a good spell.
I
Rest in
didn't get up
peace.
to 4th level slot, so I figured counterspell would be super
It's all good.
effective.
It's all good.
But I should.
Shield, super handy. All right, let me clear my targets real quick. All right, so this is Max.
I'm 10 feet up in the air.
We'll start
10-foot cube.
Drunkum,
Ah,
10-foot cubes.
okay.
Did I get Drunkum?
If only I could pick that one up.
Are you on the ground or no?
Yeah, Gronkum was flying. How high up in the air was Gronkum flying?
Not high. You,
5 feet.
I would have gotten you, but you were literally, to get to you, I could have just gotten to you, and you would have been 5 feet higher.
Question.
Third
Would
level
Deft,
slots at level 13.
What's that?
question. Would Deft be in my radius? It's 10-foot radius. I don't understand how that works going down though.
Def may or may not be, but Def also has evasion because it's a dex save. Def probably is going to be okay. We'll see. I'll probably give it to Def anyway.
Okay.
It's close enough. Let me just roll this though. So you watch as a ginormous firestorm engulfs and just spins around all of you, igniting all of these cubes in a row. That
Oh, my colorful dice.
oh, come on. Oh,
I rolled
that's a lot
really
of.
well.
How are you all resistant to fire? Oh, you all passed. Never mind. It's been a long day.
No, I failed. I'm just
But it's also
barbarian.
raging.
You're just awesome barbarian because you're a bear barbarian, right?
We
Right.
built up his immunity to fire.
We stay drunk from everything.
Uh,
I've been burned so many times. All right, so he
I'm not
casts.
worth
his
it.
Looks
spell.
like Deadpool.
That's him. All right.
Okay,
Fair.
can I crawl up the thing in front of me, like that right there? Is that going to be doable,
Sure.
or is it a chance of like,
Yeah.
no, you're going to make a check if you fail, you don't?
Nah, it's pretty simple for you. You'd be able to do it. It's not too bad. It would take like double your movement to go up. It would just be like rough terrain.
Okay, well then now I can get just to the edge of that to get out of the insect swarm and up to the top.
Okay.
And I will shout fire with fire, and I will unleash my insect swarm.
Yeah.
Wait, does that affect friendlies? I need to know.
Yes.
It
Probably.
technically does.
Hmm. Fuck it, I'm going in anyways.
Def has a talking skull. Is Def really friendly at this point? I mean, questionable.
I don't care.
There's still one
Completely
side of the stairs you can
unpredictable.
get
You
up.
don't know what I'm.
I mean, Def's a wizard.
I'm a wizard now.
You're a wizard, Defty.
Oh, Def hasn't even lit up the weapons yet. Def totally forgot. Although you're also, these guys aren't fiery, I guess.
Failure, success.
Oh,
Noise.
Mm-hmm.
Did he make his concentration?
Wow, Def. Wow.
star movement. Nice.
Just saying.
All right. What?
Did that one concentration pass?
Yeah, it's succeeded. He rolled a 19 plus 2.
Well, that's why I just didn't. I knew the dice through. I just didn't know if it worked or not. And as a bonus action, I don't know if it'll do anything or not. I can see the dude laying that got killed, correct, from up here?
Let me see. From where you are. Roll a perception check. You just out of range from him being prone. He's like right behind the steps.
I don't see him. No problem. I was just going to reach out my hand and see if I could pull anything in, if possible, as a bonus.
You could always try. But yeah,
Well, if I don't know that he's down.
You roll the 4. Don't worry, there's more druids to kill. Ellie looks over at Frank, kind of gives him a hug.
Thank you, Allie.
It's like, sorry, buddy. We got to. And she's even click her boots of haste. So that gives me 60 feet of movement. I don't think Allie will have a problem with this, but we never know. Jumps down. Whew. 5, 10, 15, 20. And just runs through the fire. 30, 35, 50, 55, 60. Already got concentration going. Oh, we haven't used that before, I guess.
Oh.
I gotta fix that later, though. She's just gonna cast Mage Armor for now. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you're not that lucky, people. Sorry. Oh, no.
Oh, come on. My AC should be 24.
I like you guys, but not that much.
Wow.
23.
I'm gone. See ya. I'm just kidding. No. Can't get rid of that easily.
Let's see. That was a mistake. I always forget you can cast Mage Armor on other people. You have double Mage Armor.
I'm like, unless she's got something special, it's kind of a waste.
I probably just refreshed your duration. You're good, though. We'll let you have it. Ari, Max, and Gronkum. I always forget Gronkum wears armor.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Better. Let's try this one more time. I would put Mage Armor on myself. And that's it. Liam. He's going to try to climb up the wall. Hey, he makes it. Then, getting to the edge. And he's going to double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And he's going to sit right next to you, Max. He's going to put his hand on. He's going to like smack your butt. Like, don't
No,
you?
you did not. You did not just do a polymorph on me.
No, he didn't polymorph you. He's just actually.
Okay, we're good.
He just smacked your butt and said, "Don't worry, big guy." Grunk him.
Okay, about to say I wanted to.
Make a save.
Well, actually, you said my arm doesn't require any verbal commands, right?
It does not, but you're also still stuck up in the air flying.
But Misty Step as a bonus action.
You got this.
Have you absorbed enough blood?
It didn't start with the 5 charges?
And it doesn't. You have to fill it with blood. It's a max of 5 charges.
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah, it doesn't get like one at dawn. Like you have to fill that thing with blood to get charges.
Well, I've been hitting things with it for a while. I haven't been keeping track of it.
I know. It also used some of it too. I've been half keeping track of it for you. It basically, the minute we identify it for you is when we let it pick it up for you.
All right. So I can't use it.
Nah, not at this point. Because that would be like 150 points of blood. If it was like a thorn whip, maybe.
Well, there's no enemies within
No living
30
enemies.
feet.
Can you suck the blood out of that body?
No, the arm has to do the damage to soak up the blood. Right.
I think
Con
it'll
save?
get along great with you, though.
Is it con for Trail or for a whole person?
I'm double checking. I have to pull up Frank.
Excuse me.
I think it's hold person
It's
is wisdom save, and it's a DC 12. Frank's not the greatest druid in the world. You break it. It is at the end of your turn, though, but you are no longer paralyzed. It's Frank's turn again.
Kill yourself, Frank. Kill yourself. Get out of the insect swarm.
Frank not
should
having
run.
a great day. Frank runs out of the swarm.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
And Frank enables shell defense and goes into his shell.
Reminds me of a certain someone.
In fact, he'll go one more space.
It's funny, he goes in a shell, then it slides off that tube and into the lava.
Oh.
It's not. He becomes yellow. He is currently sitting in his shell. That's his turn. Nguyen's turn. Nguyen is going to go ahead. Nguyen is going to go ahead and cast a spell. 6 creatures. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. And he remains stationary. 0 to Suns and 4. What is the bottom red square or circle?
That was your second insect plague.
Green one is insect plague. What's the red one?
Pre-planning.
Oh, pre-planning. That's fine. I was like, where did I put that there? We're number 4. Okay. Oh, 4? No, 1's dead. 4 is the one.
It'd be cool if they had it like when you put a circle or something or a shape on there that you could label it.
No, I know.
Or the spells come with predetermined graphics.
The Clemson's going to pop up. Kind of looks around trying to figure out who's the biggest threat. Sees you, Max. Begins to cast his spells, the eyes darken, it shoots out this blast of necrotic energy. It casts Blight on you.
Ouch.
Little does he know I am resistant to necrotic. Oh!
Nice.
Hello.
Damn.
Sad that I get an effect. Wow.
So half damage, which is he takes.
And he gets reduced even more.
That did not drop on you. Be glad that did not drop on you.
I mean, eh?
35 points of damage,
Yeah.
reduced to 8.
Yep. Oh, this bitch is gonna die.
Like, oh, what's that? Necrotic damage? Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. How bad am I hurt right now? Pretty fucked up, but I'm fine for now.
Firebug.
Ari is going to fly further up /O.
Out of the bugs.
Burning a trail of ashen locusts.
Yes.
Taking a look at who she can see, she's going to throw a fireball.
All right.
Gonna drop it where the new red circle is.
Which one?
The new one.
There are many.
Yeah, but the new one.
There are many red circles.
The
This one is
new
yours.
red circle.
Oh, the blue one. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Holding on.
Let me double check one thing. I forget which one it is.
I refuse to believe that any of these druids have counterspell.
One of them does, but not that one. Commence with fireball.
Let him burn.
Oh, ouch! Roll, man.
Man at the ones.
2 1 6 2 2 1 1 1.
Rest in
One
peace,
number
damage roll.
above 2. That sucks.
And in her flaming glory, she's then going to quicken a firebolt and throw it at number 4.
They're just used to working around all the heat around here. They're like, well, whatever, dude.
Oh, they don't live here. They killed the things that live here.
Oh, rip.
Oh,
No. Talking too much?
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
how close am I? Oh, William.
Oh.
Hold on, William.
Save it.
William, if I recall correctly, William has the thing where
He has to be within 30
cause
foot of
allies
you.
to reroll ones.
If he's within 30 foot of you and he has bountiful luck, yes.
I'm reading this to see what it is because this looks funny.
Because I am within 30.
And he has a reaction.
Technically, yes.
He will go ahead and give you an 11 plus 9, so you rolled a 20.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
22.
I don't think it changed the end of I assume a 20 or 22 is sufficient.
Yeah. Gonna say that's probably pretty good. So I use my 11. Ooh. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one concentrating on anything?
It's a good question. Is number 4 concentrating on anything?
He is. That's 18 damage plus 2. He
21. A 21-point fireball and then an 18-point firebolt.
Well, the first one he saves, and then the second one's a second roll. So that is 9 plus. Yeah, he got both.
Okay. And that's my movement, action, and bonus. So that is my turn.
That.
Okay. These people are making me very angry. If I were a barbarian right about now, I'd be raging. So I'm just gonna go right over to here. Dragging a circle with me. I'm sorry, Duft.
It's okay.
I'm really angry at this archdruid, and I really want to hit her. Him, her, whatever the fuck it is. I'm on the ground by the way. And I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him real good. Where is my longsword? There it is. That's the hit. And we're gonna smite because I'm very angry right now. Second level spell slot.
That's a horribly strong hit.
Oh, it gets better.
I love
you
Paladin.
wait.
Wait, there's
I've never
more.
played a Paladin.
But wait, we're not done.
Oh. Hold on.
It's almost when you need
As a
to.
bonus action, I
level
forgot
the
about
fighter.
something. As a bonus action, I done did forgot. Excuse me, can I rewrite this real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Spirit Shroud.
Oh, nice.
Retcon.
And now, I go for the skill.
Okay.
I forgot to drop it on her. Or did I?
No, you didn't. You can drag it on top of her now.
Yeah.
Thank you. And for the second swing, William, save me! I
Catches
need
your
this,
hand
William.
as you strike.
William?
Oh,
William?
What's your distance? Hold on.
Should be within 30. Let me see. Barely within 30.
Well, he's got other shit too. Hold on, I got more crap.
Oh. William, I need this.
He's gonna use his bountiful luck.
I believe that's only for ones.
Yeah, that's only for ones.
No, bountiful luck is the secondary one. This is his feat. So you're thinking halfling luck. This is one he could use for you guys.
That's only
Yeah,
for
but I'm
level
pretty
one.
sure the halfling luck is for him. For
it is only
bountiful
one
luck
for them,
is
too.
ones for allies.
Bountiful, he can use his reaction to help out.
That's why I was expecting him to do the bountiful luck for me.
Yeah, no, he went to place at 11.
If you do this for me, I will make her hurt.
All right,
Very hard.
man.
Okay, third level spell slot's gone.
That hit.
Okay. This bitch is gonna hurt.
Well, he doesn't want to use his reaction tech now, if you get my meaning.
And
I think he's thinking the same thing.
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
Damn!
Ew.
I only forgot a critical. And that's all she wrote for me.
Those are high rolls too.
Number 3.
Yes, thank you. I'm looking very angrily at this person.
What do we got?
You need what the Hexblade Warlock in my home group has. She's got a Staff of Smiting +3. And it's disgusting when she hits a crit. Then she expends 3 charges on that staff, blows her spell slots. Shit just explodes. It sucks having her as your, and I'm the DM, so it just sucks.
Yo.
This one sees you, Wolfgart. Another round of blight.
Oh, really?
You know what? I think I will say no on that one and attempt a counterspell.
All right, so it is a level 4 spell.
Okay, so I'll just roll my save here as it's the exact same. Oh, subtract 3 from that, so 14.
Why would you subtract 3?
Because I was rolling the save just because the modifiers were the same, but I forgot about bless. The check doesn't get the bless buff.
What's your DC supposed to be for level 4 spells?
It's, I believe, 10 plus spell level.
Level 4 is 14. 14 exactly. That does, in fact, take effect. Yes, it does take you, right? My brain's super tired right now.
Yeah, the spell has been countered.
Alright. Looks very irritated. Alright. That brings us to number 2. He is going to go ahead. Over here. Hold an action.
All right, seeing Max just absolutely going for it, I'm gonna go help him out.
Well, before we start, do you guys want to do one more round? Or do you want to stop here? I don't care, but I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm good
Go
for
for
one
another
more.
round. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do one more.
You get theirs?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's do another one. Alright, continue that.
And I stab.
Finish this bitch.
I'm
That's. At least you dropped the 1.
gonna stab again.
You could use a luck point if you wanted as well, Deft, and re-roll that 1.
I can stab again, so I'm good. That's not the right dice.
Oh,
But we know that they have 1 HP now.
That was 1 off. Fair enough. I did 50 points of damage. Can't complain.
That is.
Okay, your minimum damage would be sufficient for taking them out.
Thank you, Deft. Thank you. This lady made me very angry. Now I'm going for the leader. They're next. I'm just gonna find them first.
Yeah, that's me.
okay. As he completed his spell last round, let me double check. Alright. 1 second. Take out. Where did they go? Wolfgart.
What are these squares again around us?
They're just fire. Which you're standing in. Larry Ken died down.
I can't believe you put me in fire.
Really? I can't believe you don't even talk to your jacket anymore.
Did you not see what I said? I told her to do earlier. But Eric
No, I didn't.
Oh, I said I will my jacket for air conditioning.
I can do it. You feel cool. You don't have fire resistance because you didn't ask for that, but you are cool.
Yeah, it's about as effective as an AC in a volcano.
I did in my last turn inside the flames.
They're already down. It just ignited the area. It's not like major flames and nothing super flammable. It's not like a wall of fire.
Hey, that total there is almost as good as that fireball earlier.
Oh, shade thrown.
But still not quite as good as the fireball.
By one
That,
point.
might I add, also hit, 3 people.
If we're a level 3 spell slot.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's technically 63 damage. So,
Hey.
Now, what did the leader do?
You have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure that he teleported out. We just haven't seen the fact that he's
Actually,
teleported out yet.
No, level 2 or number 2 did the fog. So as number 2 goes, you just watch as it dissipates. The leader in one of the druids is now missing, and you see Newen is opened with his stomach a giant gateway. He did.
Wait, Newen's dead?
No, Newen's a big portal.
Oh, I was to say, I heard that part, but I was like, wait, he died doing that? What?
There.
First, I will stop concentrating. Now, do I see Newen? Is there anything I can do, or do I know he's completely dead?
He's not dead. He's about 4 times his size, but he's currently opened up into like a giant portal. So he looks like a giant gateway. He's moving around. He's still alive.
And we have, what, 3, and is the only one up right now?
So once the fog dissipated, you basically see there's a single druid left.
Okay, since this is all like happened, I mean, it just happened within like 6 seconds, or so.
There was a big fog bank, and then all of a sudden, fog gone, and the other 2 are missing. You gather they went through the druid or through Newen.
I'm running forward, and it's a bonus action. I want to try to reach out, and the druid that just got like shanked, see if I can reach out and suck his soul in.
The archer?
Whichever one was by death.
That was archer.
Yeah.
Just roll a percentile die.
Hang on, I almost dropped 2 dice.
You reach out, but you don't really feel any connection.
Okay. And for my action, I whip out my wand. My robe and wizard's hat. So he is paralyzed.
Nice. Before Ali's turn, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Okay, dokie. Perception, gotta find it. There it is. Average.
Frank.
The fuck is this music? I was watching YouTube and all of a sudden it started playing music. What the fuck?
Is it good music?
Not really.
From behind you guys.
Oh no. Oh, Frank is gonna
Bye,
die.
Frank.
You watch, not a normal fire giant. You see a giant wearing no armor approaching giant battle hammers, one-handed. It looks like he just pulled this out of a forge. It's piping red hot, but it does not cool. He takes them all, swings.
Yes, Frank.
The shell withstands.
As he hits the shell, and the ground gives way, but the shell does not. Confused and perplexed, he's gonna strike again. He also gets +4 to that, whatever it is. Yeah, that doesn't work. Rip the weather.
No.
Boom!
Frank,
You just watch.
no.
You smell like a burning flesh. He's already prone, so he doesn't have to worry about that. He just looks forward and he just lets out a roar. You get the feeling he's probably more pissed off with the druids than you, but still a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Allie kind of looks around. Theft. Roll a percentile die for me. That's what I was afraid you were going to roll. You watch as Allie spins around, enraged at the death of Frank.
Ruh-roh.
And just pops up on top of this. And is going to go ahead. Let's burn a 3rd level spell slot. And she's going to cast Slow on the fire giant.
Also, Nobel, you know the rule. Frank isn't dead yet. He has a name. He makes death saves.
We didn't give it to him, though.
That's not relevant.
That's a big old fail. William. Sees the druid.
We're gonna use the bottle, Frank, and it's gonna break, and it's gonna be so worth.
Theft is not dead yet.
Ooh, 16 points of damage. Not bad. Welcome. Finally, no longer paralyzed. What pain do you wish to inflict?
Gronkum is very happy that Frank is dead. If he wasn't, he would be making him dead now.
Crocum, why?
Because he made me miss an entire round. I just sit and do nothing.
He made you miss almost the entire
combat.
Because I'm stuck in the middle of the map, not near enough any enemies to do melee damage. So Gonkum's very angry.
Now the question is, which contender does Grunkum charge towards? The new one or the druid?
He kind of likes the giant because he killed the guy he wanted dead anyway.
Technically, if you had to gather, this is probably this giant's area. Yeah.
Like that whole Forge Master name and this being a big anvil in here and stuff.
Well, remember, they broke the anvil, too. I'm sure he's not happy.
Do any of us speak giant?
Do any of you speak giant?
Nope.
If by speak giant you mean I can speak common, then yes.
I can speak common with a very loud voice. Does that count? Oh.
He attempts again. Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, the charges. Yeah, that's the last one. He seems very confused that your arm is shooting out vines, though. That hits. Poor Frank.
What are you hitting?
He fails his death save.
What was Gronkum hitting?
The Druid of
the
Cleansing
druid.
3.
Are you doing melee or were you standing back hitting him?
He threw a dagger.
Oh, okay.
Basically, his arm let out a thorn whip, and then he threw a dagger.
I was just say because if he's within 5 foot attacking him, those are critical hits.
It was not.
10 feet away.
How far away is he? I think he's just at there. Yep. And Newing can't move. Newing is going to cast Wall of Fire. Cover that area, facing towards you guys. All right.
She's gonna throw a firebolt at the druid.
Sounds reasonable.
Pair of 19s.
Let's see.
So, like, how mad does this fire giant look? Like, on a scale of 1
Insight
to
check.
10.
That would be an 11. He's turned up to 11.
He's turned. Kind of look at him. He seems very offended that his domain has been desanctified, more or less. He seems less. I mean, he doesn't like the fact that any of you are here, but he seems to know who he's fighting, at least. Or at least so far it seems.
By the way, that damage was done to the druid, not the giant.
No, I know.
Okay.
It's just more so he's the forge master, you're in the forge, and you shouldn't be. Although he is now looking upon a little blue-haired younger
I was
woman.
about to say, How is Allie looking at this point, and is she in danger? Is what I was about to ask.
You can't see her face, but she looks pretty pissed too.
Okay, go and go help her.
Anything else? Sorry.
I think she's just trying to think of what to say. So I will pass turn.
1 second.
All right, Max. You see as a wall of fire springs up in front of you. You see Newen remaining alone.
Well, I'm counting it as a lost cause at this point. 1 second.
And you watch as after the went through, his body is slowly closing back together as the caster of the spell is no longer present.
Okay, 1 second. I'm over here next to Allie. Basically, gonna help her out if she needs it, but that's gonna be till next week.
Alright, you're cleansing 3. He's going to use his bonus
DC 15.
action.
He's paralyzed.
Oh, he's paralyzed?
Yeah, end of his turn, he gets to make a DC 15 con save.
Oh, did you paralyze him? I missed that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
I can roll it if you want me to.
I think that's actually the first
go ahead and roll it
person
on him
you
with that,
successfully paralyzed with that
Yes,
one.
it is.
You got that one forever ago. Nope, he's still paralyzed. All right, and we'll pick up there
To be
next.
continued.
I could go all night long, which I probably
On the next episode.
It was fun, everyone.
Will Frank be avenged?
Can I say Frank in time? Can I say Frank in time?
Hey, it's real good, guys. I wasn't on the floor this today's session.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
Your hit points didn't even dip into the red. That's impressive, man.
I'm in the red.
I was kind of hoping Dark was going to go fight the ancient red dragon. Not gonna lie.
I do kind of want to necromancer.
If you got, I'm trying to think, if you got every friend you have in this competition, maybe.